Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Delaney, and for today's video we are in a different spot. This is not my normal filming setup, so just bear with me. I am currently in the process of moving, so I am in a temporary spot for a little bit until my house is built and I can move in and get everything officially set up, but this is going to be how it is for a little while and I'm okay with it. I may end up putting my string lights in the back because I miss them a little bit, just a little bit, but I'll figure that out later. I wanted to go ahead and jump on here because I just got my BOXYCHARM base box in the mail and I wanted to go ahead and unbox and try on those products for you. As usual, BOXYCHARM is a $25 a month subscription box for makeup, skincare, lifestyle, mostly makeup and skincare though. Some of the boxes are hits, some of them are misses. I got one choice item in the box this time and it was a primer, so I already know that I needed to go ahead and be barefaced for that. If you are interested in seeing what I got in the base box for the month of April, then keep on watching. All right, here is my box and it is already open. I've already looked in it, so it's not really a surprise, but I'm still excited. The theme for this month is sweet treats, which is very cute, very Easter-esque pastel colored thing here. Loving that. It's usually doesn't have anything to do with the products inside, but I like the theme regardless. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and try on as we go, just to make things go a little bit faster. So I'm gonna start out with the choice item for this month. So I chose the Icy Sherbet Primer from Touch in Soul. It's from their Pretty Filter line, and I actually have a couple things from their Pretty Filter line, and I've really been liking it. Like the Glassy Skin Balm, really beautiful on the skin. It does not say if this is for dry skin or oily skin, but since it doesn't say, I guess it may be for all skin tones. We'll see. But it does say that it is a silicone-free primer that smooths skin texture, gives you silky and fine-tuned finish, fresh sherbet-like, I can't say that word, fresh sherbet-like texture, smoothly glides with rich hydration and an instant cool-down effect. So we are nearing some warmer weather and I'm gonna need some hydration, and the cooling effect sounds like a great time. So let's go ahead and try this on before I put some foundation on. Yeah, I know this is here. I'm on a skin journey, okay? It's getting better though. Like this is, so shockingly, this is better. Here is what the package looks like. Beautiful. I love this frosty pink jar. So cute. It actually comes with 1.76 ounces in here, which is actually a really good amount of product, especially for a primer. If this is an everyday thing, it's gonna take a while to go through. It does come with a little cap on it. Oh, it's just a seal. Ooh, okay. Are you watching this? This is satisfying. Wow. So it is thick, cushy thick. Thick. Yeah. I was not expecting that. So, what does it smell like? It smells good. It doesn't smell like ice cream like I was expecting, but it does smell like it does have fragrance in it, which I'm not too big of a fan of. I usually don't prefer any fragrance in my skincare products, even if it is a primer. Right now my nose is all clogged, and I don't know if it was because of this primer or just because of my allergies. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take what was on the cap, and ooh, it is really thick. How are you supposed to do this? Ooh, okay. It says this is a silicone-free primer, but it almost feels like a silicone primer, so I'm just gonna dot it. Ooh, oh, it's cool. It definitely is cool. That actually feels really good. That absorbed so fast. The texture is really weird, but then when you actually rub it into your skin, it absorbs really quickly and just feels like water on your skin. I feel like that cleaned up my sinuses. Like, I can actually breathe a little bit better now. Weird. Not saying that the primer has anything to do with that, but that was a very big coincidence. As soon as I did that, I was like, wow, refreshed. All right, so the primer is on. Love the packaging. The feeling of it is actually really nice. It makes my skin feel super smooth. Well, I will say that I wish my skin felt a little bit more hydrated. I am dry skinned, so I need a lot of hydration to prep my skin for makeup, but let's go ahead and add some foundation and see how it lays on top. All right, I went ahead and did my foundation, my concealer, my blush, and my bronzer, and this is what we're ended up with. It actually lays beautifully on top of the primer, so I'm very happy with that. I thought that it would feel dry, but it really doesn't. We'll see how it feels throughout the day. I'm not gonna be wearing this for a full like 10 hours or anything, but I will see like for a majority of the day what it does. So this is me dry skinned, and the primer actually looks really good. Usually I use the NYX Marshmallow Primer or the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer for days that I really want to be dewy. So I am used to something that's heavily moisturizing and smoothing, like the primer, the NYX Marshmallow Primer, but this actually does feel really good. So I'm actually interested in giving this another shot on another day when I'm wearing my makeup even longer than this to see what it does. But I feel pretty good. It looks good. So moving on, that retails for $32, which is kind of expensive for a primer, especially because I bought my NYX Marshmallow Primer for like $17, and then the Elemis Superfood one I got in a Boxy pop-up sale for, I don't know, it wasn't retail price. It was like half off or something. So it is a little bit expensive for a primer, but it is a K-beauty brand, and I do like the look of it. I like the feel of it. The fragrance doesn't really bother me that much. It's not too heavily scented. And yeah, if it works, it works. So we'll see how it goes. Before I move on to the other makeup-y kind of items, I did have one skincare item in here, and this is the Pharmacy Honey Grail Ultra Hydrating Face Oil. And spoiler alert, I've actually used this 3 nights in a row. So when I opened this box, I saw this and I was like, oh, cool, another skincare item. But boy, was I wrong. So one night after moving in, I was so stressed. I had such dry skin. I actually had like patches of dry peeling skin on my face. And I was like, oh my God, that's disgusting. I hate seeing my face like that. I was so dry. I needed something, and my moisturizer just was not cutting it. And I opened the box and remembered, oh, I have a hydrating product in here. I tried this. It works wonders. It smells like honey. It kind of has like a feeling of honey too. It's a little bit on the thicker side. Let me see if it will focus. It almost has that like thick honey kind of drip to it. It's amazing. It feels beautiful. It's a little bit on the thicker side for a face oil, and it absorbs fast, so it doesn't bother me while I'm sleeping. I apply this right before bed so I can have a nice hydrated face when I wake up. And boy, does this work. Pharmacy, I've had such good luck with Pharmacy products, and I've gotten every single one of them in a BOXYCHARM. And I've loved all of them. Like their Green Clean Cleansing Balm, so good. Their, oh gosh, what else have I gotten from them? What was it? It was a honey mask. It was so good. Just, I'm such a big fan of Pharmacy, and I'm so glad to see it in BOXYCHARM because they're usually pretty pricey. This is the Honey Grail Ultra Hydrating Face Oil. This is $48. So it is a little bit pricier, so I'm so glad to see it in the BOXYCHARM. And this is a fast-absorbing, non-comedogenic face oil that delivers intense hydration and helps to smooth the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Now, I don't know anything about the fine lines and wrinkles part, but I do know that this is super hydrating and fast-absorbing and just feels wonderful on the skin. And my skin looks so much better, and I think my skin is actually like, it's clearing up a little bit too, so maybe it just needed to be hydrated. I don't know. And maybe my moisturizer just wasn't cutting it. So thank you, BOXYCHARM, for introducing me to this product. I am so forever thankful. Let's move on to the next product in the box. And this is actually a makeup-y item, which I'm so happy to see so much makeup in the box, because normally it's all skincare, or mostly skincare. But this is actually from the brand called Kinder Beauty. I believe that's how you pronounce it, KNDR. And this is a highlighter palette. I love the packaging, so cute. This artwork on the front is beautiful. And I've never actually heard of the brand before, but it looks really nice. So let's try it out. So here's what the palette looks like. Again, artwork, beautiful. It is in plastic packaging. Kind of feels almost like kind of Ciate London kind of vibes, to be honest. So there are 4 shades in the palette. It's cruelty-free and vegan. It does say it's for cheeks only, so do not put on your eyes. So I'm just gonna make sure not to use this as an inner corner highlight. But let's open it up. I will say it's a little hard to open unless you have long nails to kind of get underneath of that. But here is what the palette looks like on the inside. And it looks like we have 4 different shades. This looks to be the lightest one. It's kind of a marbled shade, a little bit icy with a little bit of rose gold in there, a more yellowy toned shade, and then some bronzier highlights at the bottom. Now the bottom 2 are probably gonna be a little darker for my skin tone, but I can hopefully make them work in the summertime, or maybe I can mix it in with the other 2. Actually, that's one of the darker shades. It may work. So the 3 out of the 4 might work for me. The darkest shade is a little bit on the bronzy side for me. Yeah, that one, the darkest shade will not work, but this one may. So let's swatch the lightest 2. This top one right here is a very glittery shade. It's like a glittery champagne gold, which is really pretty. And then the lightest one is more of an icier highlight. Yeah, it's like an icier rose gold, which is beautiful. I'm gonna actually start out with the lightest one. Okay. I do like that it comes with a mirror. That's a lot more blinding than I thought it was gonna be. I was just like adding more and adding more. So here's one side of my face. This is the non-highlighted version. I am wearing a little bit of a glowier blush today. That's where this glow is coming from. It's from a ColourPop Super Shock blush, but that's powerful. So let's put the yellowish glittery shade right on top. Ooh, that's pretty. This is a blinding highlight. So in no way is this subtle. If you really are light-handed, then maybe you could get it to be subtle, but this is blinding. I am really impressed with this. Now, it's not as creamy as I like the highlighters that I use normally, but the result on the face is gorgeous. And it doesn't seem to be emphasizing any texture on my cheeks. So I'm not sure if that's the primer doing its smoothing job or if it's the highlighter, but either way, I am good with this. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up highlighting my face and I'll be right back. Here's the highlighter all over my face. I'm happy with this. I'm definitely interested to see how I like this moving forward. I think I'm gonna reach into this a lot actually, but this is beautiful. So I've never tried this brand before. I'm really happy to see a new brand in BOXYCHARM, and the packaging is just absolutely stunning. So really enjoy seeing this in the box. So the Kinder Beauty Kinder Glow Highlighting Palette retails for $15. That is really affordable for this blinding highlight. Oh my gosh, and you get 4 shades. I recommend this wholeheartedly. That's beautiful. 3 universally flattering highlighters and 1 marble highlighter. It's a talc-free buttery formula. Practically melts into the skin. I can definitely say, yes it does. Granting a beautiful luminous look with opalescent pearls and a velvet texture. Easy to travel with and on the go. 100%. Awesome. Try this. You gotta. So good. All right, moving on. All right, the next thing in the box is actually, I think we have 2 things left. So the next thing in here is actually an eyeshadow stick. So this is from Mally. This is an Evercolor eyeshadow stick. And it says extra velvet, so hopefully it's really creamy. This is in shade Timeless Taupe. I'm gonna go ahead and, ooh, it looks like the Laura Mercier caviar sticks. Ooh, that's pigmented. That's a beautiful shade. I'm going ahead and prime my eyes. I don't normally prime my eyes, but because this is a shadow stick, I just want to make sure that it goes on really nice. So I'm not sure if this is one of those that you put on and then blend out. I mean, here's the swatch. It's like obviously a cool toned kind of taupe shade. And it doesn't seem to be like a really good blending out, because when you blend it, it just kind of wipes off. So I'm feeling that this is going to be kind of a you place it on kind of deal. I'm going to put this where I would normally put this taupey color on my outer corner and into my crease. So you can kind of use this as a liner too, if you really wanted. Just gonna kind of draw it on. So there's the shape I want. And then I'm gonna take this Luxie brush and blend. All right, what I said about the blending, I was totally wrong. It wasn't doing it with a finger, but with a brush, it blends out beautifully. Okay, natural makeup days, this is gonna be a win. You have to kind of layer it though, because it will lose some opacity when you blend it, but that's not really a huge problem. You can just go in and add more. So I'm just kind of focusing it more on the outer corner and then buffing the rest of it into my crease for a transition kind of shade. I think that looks really good for just a matte shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make this eye match and I'll be right back. Okay, so both eyes are done with the matte shade, and this is a beautiful, like, effortless, no makeup kind of day product, especially this shade, Timeless Taupe. I mean, I think it'll go with a lot of people's skin tones. Maybe not if you are like of a more deeper complexion. I think a deeper shade might be needed because this shade might not show up. It may be able to be used as a primer though, like as an eye base. I think that would be really cool. This is a beautiful kind of like, almost like a contour shade for your eyes. I am really enjoying this. So, and it does blend out better than I thought it would. I never leave my eyeshadow just one matte shade, so I'm gonna be going ahead and adding some glitter or something. So I will be right back. All right, we have a beautiful neutral looking eye look. So I went ahead and added some of the Pixie Fairy Lights in Rose Gold, and also a little bit of an inner corner highlight. I used the Gimme Glow Sunset Glow in Late Night Coastin', I believe. Yeah, in Late Night Coastin'. This is such a beautiful highlighter. I use it on my inner corners almost every single time. So I wanted to do something that would pair nicely with that matte shade, but not overpower it. They're very similar to the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks. This shade, I've never actually tried a matte one from Laura Mercier, but I imagine it would be similar to this. But yeah, I've never heard of Mally before, but I'm impressed. Let's see how much it retails for. So the Mally Beauty Evercolor Shadow Stick Extra retails for $25. So that's probably similar to the Caviar Stick. I don't know how much cheaper that is. Okay, so it says these are the queens of multitasking. It can be used as a primer, eyeshadow, eyeliner, or a brush all in one. I don't know what that means. This is a customizable shadow that will cover, sculpt, and line your eyes, easily blend for a sheer wash of color, or layer for more intensity. You can even use them as a beautiful smudgy eyeliner for smoldering, smoky eye looks. Okay, so this shade in particular is more of like your, at least to me, is more of your like blend it in the crease kind of shade. It's not really going to be much of an intensity if you try to build it up too much. I mean, I can try to get it a little bit more intense at the edges. Let's see. That's about as much intensity as I'm going to get out of this shade in particular, but still really pretty. Okay, so yeah, $25. I'm not really sure if that's a good price for it or not. I usually only buy the Caviar Sticks if they're the shimmer shades, just because I feel like they're a quick and easy one, but the matte one actually I like more than I thought. So maybe I'll have to give those a try from Laura Mercier as well, but I would definitely recommend these. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some mascara and I will be right back. All right, so here's the look with a little bit of mascara. I think this looks amazing. I would definitely wear this kind of a look every single day. So quick, easy, and beautiful, which is my kind of look. I do like colorful looks, but Recently with the pandemic, I've just been kind of throwing something on, so this is definitely something that I will do again. The last product in here is from Flirtatious Looks. This is a Monarch Lash Pack. So there's a more natural pair of lashes in here, if you want to call that natural, just a less dramatic version, and then a very dramatic version of lashes in here, plus an applicator, one of those little tweezers. I am not a lash person. I don't wear false lashes hardly ever, but I will be willing to try them. They actually do look really beautiful and fluttery, especially this pair right here. I probably would get some use out of. Yeah, I like how they flare out at the end. So I think today I'm going to try the top ones, which is Baby Girl. This is an angled lash for an iconic cat eye effect. And I will try out their applicator as well. And I'm going to use my new Kiss Lash Glue. This is the pen. It's like a pen liner. And it says it has a clear matte finish and it's foolproof and easy touch up. So that's exactly what I need because I can't apply false lashes to save my life. So let's do it. These are metal. The applicator in here? Okay. I was expecting plastic for some reason. So I'm gonna go one eye at a time, shake it up. I'm gonna let me measure this first to make sure that it's not too long for me. I don't think it will be, but. It'll be fine for today. So I'm just gonna apply on my lash line like I would apply an eyeliner. It does go on clear, so it's a little hard to see where I've put it, but it's a little white, so I can kind of see where I put it, which is good. I'm gonna take the applicator like this. It is definitely tacky. Okay, I think I just have to get used to the feeling of it because I'm not used to wearing false lashes. But it's just really, I might have to trim it a little bit the next time I wear it because it just feels like it's pressing down on the inner corner of my eye. Please tell me if that's normal because I feel like it's really hard to close my eye. Okay, first attempt did not work. I need scissors. I'm just gonna cut about half the lash off and just have the end just to give like a cat eye effect. So we know the lash glue works, but let's reapply just to the outer portion. I think that was a fail. I am just not a fan. I think these lashes are too big for me and they're just not working. All right, so I'm back and the lashes are a no for me, but through no fault of the brand. I mean, they're nice. I just don't wear false lashes and I royally messed up while trying to apply them, so that's my bad. But I can say that the Kiss Lash Glue really does work. It, if you know how to apply lashes, this works out really well. And I think I'll actually be able to put on lashes. I just need a smaller lash. These are just too dramatic for me. They don't work. I actually do have smaller Kiss lashes that are a thinner band and you won't really see that as much. I think the band on here was just a little too thick for my taste, so I would have to apply a liner to hide that, and I don't normally wear eyeliner, so that's kind of a deterrent for me. I like to keep my eyes bright, and this is just how I would finish a look. I don't need any black liner on top of it, but if you are a lash lover, you may actually enjoy these. It just was not for me. I will say I did enjoy the applicator thing. I have had one of these, but they were plastic and they broke really easily. This is a metal pair that's actually really nice. So when I do apply fake lashes that are more suitable for my style, I think that'll work out. But let's see how much these retail for. So the Flirtatious Looks Cosmetics Monarch Lash Pack retails for $38. They're silk and cruelty free. So it does come with the lash applicator that's metal, so that is nice, but I personally would not pay $38 for lashes when Ardell and Kiss exist, just because I don't wear false lashes hardly ever, and to pay $38 for something that I'm never going to wear just is kind of crazy. But granted, we did get it in the box, so you're not actually paying $38 for it, you're paying $25 for all of this. So in that respect, I'm okay with it, and I think a lot of people are going to get use out of it, especially because it comes with a more dramatic pair and a little bit of a more natural look, even though that's not really natural for me at all. But overall, I think I'm really happy with this box. So I will go ahead and pop up the total right here for you. I think this is a good value for the box. Definitely. I'm really, really happy with the Pharmacy, the Pharmacy Ultra Hydrating Face Oil. This makes the box for me. This has changed my skincare routine altogether, and my skin loves it. So I'm definitely going to continue using this. So happy it's in here. Then also the highlighting palette. Really, really enjoyed that. It looks beautiful on the skin. I'm gonna keep using this as well, and it's $15. That's impressive. Also, the Touch in Soul primer, I really enjoyed. My skin looks great. It's not as hydrated as I would love it to be, but we're nearing the summer months, so I don't necessarily need as much hydration as I would in the winter. So I think this will be okay, and my skin looks gorgeous. So if my skin looks like this all the time, I'm here for it. I actually really liked the Mally eyeshadow stick as well. This is beautiful, blends out so nicely. I really like this Timeless Taupe shade. The only thing I won't get use out of is the lashes, sadly, but that's because I just don't wear false lashes. Not because they're horrible, it's just I can't use them. It's just not for me. It's not my style, and that's that. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please remember to smash that like button, hit subscribe if you'd want to be a part of my little YouTube family. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this box. 4 out of 5 products that I'm going to be using all the time is a win, especially a skincare item that has completely changed my skin. So I am very, very, very happy with this box. Let me know down below what was your favorite item in the box. Have you gotten BOXYCHARM this month? What is your favorite product you have received? Were there any really horrible ones as well? I'd love to hear about those, because not all the boxes are a hit, so I've definitely gotten a few duds. But this box was a smash hit. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're having an amazing day or night wherever you are. Please stay safe and healthy out there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.